Well, hello. Welcome back to Music Monday with Johnny Tiger. The date is September 7, 2020. What you just heard was a genuine Taiwanese folk song played on a soprano recorder. I've known how to play that song. I've been playing that song ever since the age of 13. Well, maybe I shouldn't have said that, because now you're going to think, well, you've been playing it since the age of 13. Shouldn't you play it a lot better? What can I say? Sometimes you just can't be good at everything, right? Not sure what that was. Anyway, so when it comes to music, a lot of people who've been following my music progress in the last 20 years know that a lot of my songs are transposed materials from music and songs of my own country. I take Taiwanese songs, Chinese songs, and turn them into an English rendition for people to enjoy here. And I've told the story in the past about why I do that, how I got the idea of doing that. So I'm not going to repeat that today. But I have been criticized a lot for doing that. Oh, it's not original. Why don't you do more original material? Like, this is almost infringing on copyright. You're stealing someone else's song. You're stealing someone else's story, or someone else's idea. I beg to differ, because I am of an opinion that when it comes down to it, nothing we do today is completely original. You think iPhone is original? No, it's built on the old cell phone. It's built on Nokia. It's built on all those old technology. It's not a complete original idea. Otherwise, you wouldn't have to hold it up to your ear. Otherwise, you wouldn't have to dial phone numbers. All that people knew before it existed, and technology before. You think the atomic bomb is original? Actually, no. The United States stole the original blueprint from German scientists who's been working on the atomic energy. Nothing that we can come up with, even in my own field, in martial art, in self-defense, nothing is completely original, because we human beings have been around this earth for upwards of 10,000 years, with over 5,000 years of written and recorded histories. You can't tell me that before you, this thousands of years before you, no one tried the same idea. Maybe not completely the same, but someone's tried the same idea. Let's look at literature. Let's look at books. I remember when I was a teenager, I read, when I first started reading English book, one of the first ones I read was Lord of the Ring. And that ruined a lot of the later reading experience for me. Because then, no matter what other books I read, I couldn't help but see the shadows of Lord of the Ring in them. I could read Wheel of Time. I could read anything by Terry Brooks. I can read things by Terry Goodkind. And I can go on and on, but you can't hardly find a fantasy writer today that don't infringe on something that was already established by the Lord of the Ring in one way or another. So are we going to stand here and accuse all of these authors, a lot of them actually much better authors than J.R.R. Tolkien? But that's another topic for another day. Are we going to stand here and accuse these authors for not having original idea because they copy of Lord of the Ring in one fashion or another? If we do, then we are just deceiving ourselves, because nothing you or I do is completely original. We are not the first people to speak English. We are not the first people to learn to brush our teeth. We are not the first people to take a shower. We are not going to be the first people to be able to speak Chinese and English at the same time. I am not the first person in this world who can perform music and martial art in equal proportion. So why am I so passionate about this topic? Well, like I said, because I got criticized a lot for doing what I do. But also, today, other than just doing a rant or to whine about this situation, I actually want to illustrate something for you guys. I want to show you three Chinese songs that I grew up with, that I really liked. And I swear, all three of these songs, at the time when I learned them, at the time when I heard them, when they were performed in my country, all of us were being told that these were our original songs. These were ours. These were created by our own musician. These were created by our own lyricists, and these were performed by our own instrumentalist. The first one of these songs was titled Wind Across the Grassland. I bring it to you, one of my childhood favorite songs. Original, totally original Chinese song. At least so I was told. Yeah, Wind Across the Grassland, aka Red River Valley, actually originated in Canada. I actually only learned that like a couple of weeks ago. I knew, like after I came to Canada and I heard this song, I knew it wasn't Chinese original. I knew that I was lied to, but I always thought this was actually written in the U.S. or something. But yeah, it's actually a Canadian song. So yeah, learn something new every day. Another song from my childhood that again, at the time when I heard it, the time when I learned it, it was told to me to be one of our own, our original. This is our song, something to be proud of. This song was called Farewell, My Friend. Farewell, my friend, which turned out to be Aloha Oi. And yeah, definitely, most absolutely not a Chinese original. Third, last but not least, a song that was played usually during Chinese funerals. And it was said to be one of the most common Chinese funeral songs. Again, most original, one of our own, and at least that's what I was told. This one is simply called The Song of Departing. And, as many of us know, that turned out to be Old Black Joe, another song written here in North America. As far as people know, probably in the early 19th century, or somewhere around that. So as you can see, even when I wasn't intentionally plagiarizing or thinking that I was copying somebody, I was being taught materials that was supposedly our own and turned out to be someone else's. And you can just imagine how embarrassed I was when I first came to Canada. I said to my new Canadian friend, "Let me play you a song from my own country." And I went, and they went, "Oh, that's Aloha Oi." And I went, "Huh?" And yeah, it was very, Very embarrassing. Thank you for checking out today's Music Monday. We'll be back again tomorrow for Tactical Tuesday. For now, have a good night and stay safe.